Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name is Green Zero, back here with some more WEC, and this is the playoffs. This is the grand final of Rising League. Welcome to all the players, welcome to all the viewers, and welcome to all the AIs in the chat. We are going to be casting, this is going to be the grand final. It's going to be Blaser versus MaxCheese. Now these guys are both from the same group, and they did play previously, and it went 4-3 in favor of MaxCheese. Now, that was quite some time ago now, so looking forward to a close match. It will be a best of 9 for this one. So this is the grand final. It's going to be a best of 9. Let's get rid of the map pool there. We should be just about ready to rock and roll, I think. Let me just recenter myself. Am I in the center of the screen? Sometimes I play on a slight angle here. GZ's looking a bit rough because I'm like, you know, bloody 72 hours, no, more than that, 70 plus hours deep into my work week. It's pretty crazy, but I got a bit of time here now. I don't have to go to work for another couple of hours, so this should be fine. Let's have a look here. Everything looks pretty good. Blaser, MaxCheese, we're going to jump into the game now. Okay, we are ready to go, and look at the people flooding in. I did put a Discord out, so that would have attracted a lot of people. 80% bike buggy, 20% flame rush algorithm. And look at this, MaxCheese is going to be going GDI vanilla. And here we go, boys and girls, we're starting. I usually like to let the stream sit for like 5 minutes first, just to give people a chance to get in here, but I noticed that a lot of the time when I'm doing the WEC, I start the stream and within like a minute or two we're jumping into the game, so some people might miss the starting, but that's okay. This is the grand final of WEC Season 3 Rising League. On the south side of Hot Sands, we have Blaser, Reaper 17, and this man here, he's completely undefeated in Season 3. It's MaxCheese playing as Vanilla GDI. That's right. Surprisingly, he didn't have the highest win rate, because when I say MaxCheese is undefeated, he's never lost a series. Obviously, he's lost some individual games. Had about an 83-84% win rate. General got an 86% win rate, but General got done by this man the other day, so no more General. And it's going to be between these two guys here. Looks like Blaze is going to easily dispatch that squad there, but unfortunately not going to get the second squad, and not running up to that one. And look at that, he actually dropped. Oh, that's the thing there. He would have seen that drop as well. That's a really hard anti-scout there, and Blazer almost certainly would have seen that. Yeah, he sees that the tower is there, and that's got to leave him thinking, oh, is he hiding an Orca Rush? Is he hiding something nasty? I mean, it's unlikely to be an Orca Rush because it's Reaper 17 Harvesters, notoriously difficult to kill. With an Orca Rush, you simply can't do it just because of the Harvesters. They could build no Shard Walkers at all, and you could Orca Rush them and you would still lose because it takes too many rockets to get that. GZX, yeah, I know. It's been great. Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of content to cast, right? That's generally why I lapsed for a while, like it was like a year or a year and a half or something like that, because it was getting very difficult to find content and no tournaments are running and stuff like that. But now that the WC is here, there is ample content. It's great. It's fantastic. I love doing the live streaming. I still haven't decided if I'm playing Season 4, but let's concentrate on this game because it looks like MaxCheese is doing it again. He's MaxCheesing. He does have a double rocket inside the Bloodhound, so he's going to be Bloodhound rushing. We got a Shard Launcher come out. We have a couple of Disintegrators here as well for Blazer. See if he can hold this attack. He should be able to. He's building Shard Walkers. This one's been caught out a little bit. Oh my god, he's going to lose that Shard Walker pretty quickly, I think. The APCs need to dispatch the Disintegrators, which are not firing here. Oh my god, the Disintegrators made a real mess of that. There is an Orca there. I'm not sure if MaxCheese can actually control all this. He's going to lose that Orca pretty quick smart. He should be able to get a Harvester. Surely he's just going to focus that, right? He is going to get one Harvester, but is it going to be enough, right? Because these are shielded Harvesters. He's got Disintegrators. He's got Shard Walkers. He's going to clean up the Bloodhounds here. Looks like a single Pitbull still survives. 2 Orcas were shot down. All of that just for a single Harvester. And look at that. He has actually completely abandoned the rush. He doesn't have a War Factory. You know what? I think MaxCheese is dead. I think MaxCheese is dead here because we have a double ref. He can very easily replace his losses. He's just going to continue to move the drone ship here. He kind of needs to identify that he needs Harvesters now. Yeah, and look at this. He's actually going to cross the map. And I think Blazer understands. Surprised he didn't repair that Shard Walker. We need more June Tiger propaganda. Dune is the king of propaganda. And this is the thing, I think he's a bit unhappy about that now he's being associated with propaganda. But that's what happens, right? When you follow Dimmy, you become well known for propaganda. Look at this. He's got a War Factory down. He has got a second Harvester down. He's going to get attacked now, and it looks like he's actually going to be able to hold this. Going to get that very weakened Shard Walker, and if the Pitbull chases and kites properly, he can get another Shard Walker maybe. Not now, though. Yeah, he's going to have to back off, but that's fine. The Shard Walkers can't really do anything to the Harvesters. Oh my god, he almost lost the Pitbull. Kind of important because it does have some rockets on it, which can help him. But yeah, I think he sold off the Tier 2. He sold off the airfield. A third Harvester comes out from MaxCheese as well. You know what? He's doing a pretty good job of recovering. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Is it going to be like a Predator tank or something? Yeah, he could just micro this one Pitbull around forever, but he is going to build a Predator tank. I don't think he's going to lose that Pitbull. It's got a Veterancy on it. Look at that. It's just being out-repaired by these by the War Factory. And yeah, he's going to lose these Shard Walkers, unfortunately, for no gain. He does know the complete situation that MaxCheese is in right now. I think he's going for another refinery, but look at this. Blazer has a ref on the blue, and this is critical as well because blue tib is so yummy. And he's got 5 Harvesters on the main. Oh my god, behind that attack, he was just ecoing like mad. Now, MaxCheese has done a decent job. If this is a refinery, you know what? He's not going to die yet. He's not going to die here and now. He's got a Pred out. He's probably working on a second one. He's still kept the tower. He's got a second tower here now. So the Disintegrators just aren't going to cut the mustard. The machine guns on the Harvesters are going to help out. He is going to get a Harvester just because there's so many Disintegrators here. So he actually pops that Harvester. He's not going to get another one. Quite surprised. Low power. Don't think he needs 3 towers there, right? He's just power microing one of them. That's the first time in Rising League I've seen a power micro, by the way. I cannot recall anyone ever power microing in Rising League. But there was no point putting a 3rd tower down just to turn another one off because you're still at 2 towers. If you're not going to bring the championship to Australia, who else will? Well, apparently Dune Tiger. I think he's bugging out on season 4 as well. I think he got he didn't perform as well. Well, obviously he's in Pro League. He did okay, but I think he's a little bit scared. I don't believe, again, judging by what Bikerush said, that Shy is able to play, but I think it might be a time limitation for Shy. So he's probably not going to be back. Dune Tiger as well, I heard, was getting cold paws about season 4. I'm not sure why. The guy plays a lot. Yeah, Blazer again, a second refinery down. Probably needs some more Harvesters here as well. This is the thing. MaxCheese just isn't at his blue tip, and Blazer is feeling it, right? He's got a tier 2. He's upgraded every single power plant because why not, even if you don't need it. And look at this, Disintegrator Squad's just approaching the MCV. There is a tower there. Again, this is just slowing down MaxCheese. He's going to lose all these Disintegrators. It would have been better to sit them at the bottom of the hill, force him to place more towers down. But nonetheless, he does place another tower. That tower takes its sweet time targeting those units, by the way. A couple of units coming. Oh, he's got charged dev tanks. He's got 2 charged dev tanks. Does he have any tanks? He's got some tanks. He can defend this, but I mean, I would like to see the dev tanks just move away from the Predators and make the Predators chase them. Is he going to go for the upgraded power plant? That would be annoying. Oh, repair drones. I don't know about that. He's being forced out of this position. He's going to try to defend it, but the Preds, once the Preds get in range of the devs, look, he's just moving outside. The repair drones was a waste of money, right? You immediately retreated. Is he going to get a second Pred? Yeah, the Preds, this is what you can do with Preds. You can force move them and try to catch up and overrun the dev tanks. Unfortunately, Blaze is just giving a few away. Repair drone's kind of coming in handy though. He needs to target, yeah, the damage tank. More Devastators come, sorry, Devourers coming in. He doesn't have any charge on these ones, but yeah, which is really hurting him. But the repair drones are actually now paying dividends here. He's going to get that upgraded power plant. That's going to be really annoying. Predator tank on the left side. Does he have a ref? He does have a ref on the blue tip, so he has got blue tip. Blazer just causing him a lot of problems though. Still, I would like to see charge there. These dev tanks, that one is charged. They're crossing the map, and I think they're charging on the way. Oh, geez. What happened then? Oh, my God. That was a map. I thought the game had crashed then, like, because we're deep in the Leaf mod territory right now, so the game will crash at any moment. But surprisingly, it came back then. He's going to chase those Preds. He's going to start targeting more power plants down. Again, he's got no charge left. Oh, that one's got some charge, I guess. This one's got no charge. The devs without charge is a big deal because they could really smash this Pred line so much easier if they had charge on them. But unfortunately, that one's there. Still got a little bit of charge. One more shot. It's still going to be enough, right? There's Shard Walkers buffering. The Lightning Spike is still there. There's enough dev tanks and it's causing MaxCheese some problems. And I think MaxCheese is just bleeding out here, right? He's bleeding out. He's got some more tanks coming across. You know what? Maybe he can hold on to this. The repair drones are gone, so all damage is permanent here for Blazer. He's got no corruptors for healing, but there's so many shard walkers there, right? And he's just streaming these forces across the map. I think, yeah, MaxCheese is expending a lot of money to hold this, and I think Blaze is more than happy just to continue to set him back. You got to give it to another round of repair drones is coming in. He's actually been here for so long that the ability is cooled down, and he's recalling it back in. Might want to get that dev tank backing up a little bit, even moving the shard walkers under there. But he could just call in Ichor Seed right here. He has shields done as well. That's nasty. His main field is dry. The harvesters have to run the gaunt. And oh my god, he's going to do it. He's actually going to do it. He's going to call in Ichor Seed. He has 4 devs. This is totally worth it, by the way. 4 dev tanks here. He's going to charge them up, and he doesn't even wait for the animation to finish. You don't need to either. You just need, as soon as they start the charge, you can instantly start attacking the enemy. The charge will complete automatically. And that's it. Another lightning spike has come down. This is crazy. 2 more dev tanks come in. MaxCheese is going to lose the MCV. It's good building blocking, but it's just not going to be enough. What's he got down here? It's just a single refinery. MCV will fall. That will cut off any further economic expansion. And you know what? Blazer, he's really putting his pedal to the metal. And he's coming in here, and yeah, there's only a few dev tanks. I'm surprised MaxCheese is still able to produce. I would actually like to see him move back to that little mini tip field and just recharge again, but not going to be the case. Blazer is actually decided he's had enough, and he's going to retreat. There's nothing more coming, so it's just these, yeah, some of these devs are... He could have fought to the death, but you know what? He got the MCV. He knows he got the MCV. This is the problem, right? Blue tip is coming out, so MaxCheese is probably going to rebuild an MCV, right? He still holds 2 War Factory. He can actually fund that, because if he's pulling blue tip, which he is, that harvest has got blue tip. Might want to have that one docked first. He can definitely do it. Meanwhile, Blazer didn't pull his harvesters to the expansion. Like, look how almost no Tiberium has been taken off this field, right? So his harvesters have all been long range. Oh my god, he's long ranged to one of those fields. I mean, yeah, it doesn't start fully grown, but you can just see how much money he's long ranged off of that one field there. Blazer needs to reorganize his harvesting a little bit. He's still only got 4 harvesters here. He didn't build anything further beyond his originals. What do we got? Assuming G didn't, yeah. Yeah, no, Thanatos and Dimmy and bloody Bike already played. It was a pretty meh series, to be honest. Both those players seem to be out of it. Yeah, it was strange, right? You don't expect to see Bike Rush to be out of it. Dimmy, yeah, that's understandable, but no upgrades. This is Rising League, so they don't realize they can click on the tech center and there's upgrades available. But I think MaxCheese, he does have a construction yard. He's still pulling blue tib. He's got, you know, enough preds here. This tripod's a problem. Actually, it's not if it's going to unload all of its blue, all of its green beam on this garrison. That's actually fantastic. That will give him the opportunity to kill these forces. A couple of ABCs mixed in, which is all he needs to get rid of those disintegrators. Not enough disintegrators to really do anything. He got blue shards. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. Okay, he got blue shards. He's got 2 Reaper tripods here. One of them has no charge. He's just going to run in. I think he's going to phase it here. Sure, he's going to phase. Loses 1 tripod. There's another tripod back there. The dev tanks are here. This is going to be all over for MaxCheese. So valiant effort to try to get back in the game. He even got another refinery down. But he's not going to stop this Reaper army. He's calling in the repair drones. MaxCheese really going to fight hard to stay in this. But, you know, there's only 2 Predator tanks left. He doesn't have any more time. There's Preds coming from the top. It's not going to cut the mustard. He could almost charge up on the blue Tiberium. I think he is. He's going to charge off the blue tib there. There you go. That tripod not able to get a proper charge. Repair drones coming down. He's going to lose another one. GG comes down. MaxCheese sees the writing on the wall. Oh my god. Blazer. Talk about aggression there. I mean, that was a really weak open from MaxCheese. It was a really weak open, so he really shot himself in the foot. He should not have done that against Reaper 17. That's the worst faction he could have done that against. But the later half of the game was actually pretty good from MaxCheese in the sense that he just held on, right? He just held on and tried to make it happen. But you can see there economically, it wasn't going to happen. 88,000 to 117, so we got $30,000 more to almost $30,000 more. We'll just we'll save it just in case. Oops. I've asked CGF to fix this. So basically, If you're an observer, the autosave doesn't work. It only works if you're a player. I'm sure they're saving the replays, but nonetheless, just in case. So Blaser, oh my god, he just wasn't going to leave him alone, right? He just was not going to leave him alone. That was crazy. That was actually a banger of a first game. I thought it was going to be over fast, right? But then it ended up materializing into quite a fight. What happened? What did I do then? The heck is that? Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, I just had a slight issue with the scoreboard then, getting that fixed. Did they take away my everything in the Russian Discord? How dare they? GZ! I don't use that in emergencies. Well, not emergencies, but in big events. So Reaper versus Nod. Okay, looks like he's going to switch Nod. He wants Mushroom Party. Secretly plot pro at Nod. Took longer than expected to die there. It did take a lot longer than I thought he was going to die much earlier, but somehow MaxCheese, you know, snuck his way over. Oh god, host left the game. I think, yeah, he just crashed or something like that. It's probably the server. What did he want? Mushroom Party. Oh yeah, the yeah, it's probably still named, yeah, Blaser versus General. Dimmy and Dune are big time Aussie players, but GZ is high one of the most famous. Obviously, I'm the most famous, and I've got way, like, the thing is, if you look at tournament history, Dimmy's got almost no tournament history. He plays one tournament every 5 years, and he's usually straight out. Okay, Dune's never won anything but that 2v2 tournament that he got carried in. I've got a huge history of like top finishes and wins. Obviously, in more recent times, I'm getting older, and you know I haven't had as much success in the last like 4 or 5 years, but not much has been happening. But yeah, they can't shine a candle on it. Oh, I got to clear my throat. This is game 2, starting on the left-hand side of Mushroom Party. It's going to be Blaser and MaxCheese. He's switching it up. He's going to the Brotherhood of Nod. He's playing on the right-hand side. Are we going to see the cheesiest of cheese plays with the massive shadow open? Oh my god, this is building fast. This is going to be a shrine. He's going to shadow team him. Almost certainly, I think he's going to shadow team him here. He's building a shrine that's not a refinery, yeah. I would have vetoed so hard. Yeah, exactly. Like this map here, I don't think, again, I don't think I've ever seen someone not go shadows. Wait, what was that? Did he draft a shrine? Where is it? Where are the shadows? I'm looking at the radar. They're so hard to spot. There they are. Okay, so he's gone for 2 squads. That's it. It's just 2 squad. It's not MaxCheese. It's just, you know, it's just average cheese, guys. I guess 2 shadows is not even cheese, right? It's just a normal strategy. He's going to come in. Oh my god. Blaser put his power plant. He's going to cancel the War Factory. Ah, I got to cancel the War Factory. That's huge. That's huge. You don't put the power plant like over here. You put it like way up here or way down here, so they have to fly further. And you gotta be quick. You can't stall on your build. You have to slam your buildings down super quick. Yeah, but this map is notoriously short, so that's why they do it, because they know that there's a pretty reasonable chance they can get there. Random Disintegrator squad on the right flank. You know what? If there's nothing here, I mean, there is actually 2 militants, so he's probably okay. MaxCheese already ahead by the fact that he's got his War Factory down. And of course, he spent less money, right? Because he's had to build, I guess he built the shadow teams, but he's going to come along. He's going to get another power plant. That's nice. Is he going to snipe the buzzer? No, not quite. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, he somehow sniped it. Oh, no, it's still there. Yeah, wants to get away. You never want to lose your shadow teams to a buzzer hive. Got cheesy. watching on big ass TV. Yeah, I like to do that as well. If possible, I will stream streams on my TV sometimes. Depends when they're played. He's going to get the Disintegrator squad in, but he did leave the 2 Militant squads at home, you know. If it wasn't for that, you know, maybe he gets a Harvester. I doubt it. He could just crush the Disintegrators or try to move back out of stealth range or into stealth range. Meanwhile, the Shadow Team's still causing problems over here. I'm not sure if they've got another power plant. I don't think they did. I think he's just gone, yeah, for another refinery. So, had to build a Shardwalker and a Seeker. This is just really annoying for Blaser. We're up to 3 Harvesters. He's almost got a second refinery. He's going to be on 4 and 2, and Blaser only just built his 3rd Harvester. So Blaser's not too far behind, but he is behind. Would a blind counter them? Yeah. I mean, I would probably veto this level. It's actually a good level for GDI if you don't die to shadows. But yeah, a lot of the time people will go 6 shadow teams. And then not only will they get your power plant, they'll come back and they'll get your refinery. Actually gone for a fast tier 2. Not sure what that's for. Dev tanks or something? Maybe he's going to do a push with 3 Harvesters. I don't think so, right? Because, yeah, look at this. He's going to spot the shadow teams. This is going to be really difficult now. I just don't think he's going to get any more power plants as long as Blaser keeps on top of it. He's just going to run away. He's faster than those units, so Blaser's going to expand. MaxCheese is going to expand. Hasn't quite got his MCV down just yet. It's obviously busy elsewhere. There we go. Deploys it now. Be interesting to see if this is a war factory. It is. It's going to be another war factory, so it's going to be a 2 war factory. Probably a push or classic nod strat. The Reaper play is now up to 4 Harvesters, so if this is a 5th Harvester, he'll have his economy back on track. I think it's going to be right. Yeah, it is. He's 5 and 2. He moved the drone ship a little bit, just enough so he can place refs down and not be clickable. But yeah, he's actually going to spot the 2nd war factory being placed. This is huge for Blaser because he's like, oh, okay, you've expanded, you've got a 2nd war factory now. I can probably expect a lot of units. I doubt he's going to be going all in though. Shadow teams do get a power plant. We see one missing and they're just going to run away. This is very proactive on MaxCheese. Yeah, he needs to keep moving them. That's fine. The Seekers actually kill a squad member there. I didn't see that coming. Ref comes down. Not quite as close to the Tiberium as I would like. Every piece of distance counts. Oh, what's going on? Extremizer in here. Extremizer for Challenger League next season. Season 4 Extremizer. We're signing him up, boys. Quite a few Scorp tanks out here now. Does he have the tier 2? He does have the tier 2. Not going for Dozer Blades. This could be an error. MaxCheese does have Blue Tiberium. I did miss that. He took a full load of Blue Tiberium. He's going to take that back to his base. And that's going to be some fresh nutrients for him. Ravager's coming out. So it's going to be Dev Tank, Seeker, Shard, Ravager, Disintegrator. It's basically Blaser just building everything that Reaper has at their disposal. Just going to be Buggy and Scorp Tank now. Forgetting, oh, there you go. He's actually got Dozers on the way now. Did he get another power plant? Maybe, possibly. I don't think there was one there. There is a Buzzer Swarm there, so maybe he did place one and he lost it. But he has to keep all this static defense around. He's got to keep the Seekers here. Ravager's running out now, but again, you got to remember, Nod Harvesters are stealth, so he's either going to have to hit one in the dock when it's de-stealth, or he's going to have to figure out a way to reveal them. Meanwhile, it looks like MaxCheese's army is on the left flank. Blaser doesn't appear to be aware of it. He's got units he can move. He's actually, yeah, he didn't see it until it started attacking him, and he turned this army around. He was about to move out with it. He's going to start attacking these guys here. The Ravagers are going to get completely destroyed. They're going to be dead. He doesn't get the tier 2. Yes, he does get the tier 2. I'm not sure if he cancelled the tech center. Oh my god, that ref placement. That is a disastrous ref placement. Places down the photon cannon. It's way too late. Scorp Tank's going to get out of there. He's got Dozers. Looking good for MaxCheese. And yeah, the Ravagers are going to, unfortunately, just being cleaned up at the top of the map. MaxCheese does stop his army, though. Oh my god, he needs to keep moving his army. Disintegrator's now getting in range. Losing some Scorp Tanks unnecessarily. Oh, what is that, Blaser? You do not need that at all. I mean, that's got a really long cooldown on it, right? It's got a really long cooldown. He's not going to be able to use that for an even bigger fight that's going to break out. We have a tech center lasers that's on the way. I mean, if anything, he can destroy these units here, but is it even worth using your stasis just to get a couple of extra units? He deletes that really quickly. There's quite a few disintegrator squads there, and they have very high DPS. Couple of Ravagers trying to run through. This is going to be lasers, almost certainly. It's going to be laser buggy, laser scorp, and he moved the MCV here as well, so we'll have to see what he plans on doing with that. Reaper 17, of course, has no artillery, so they will not be able to siege a base. They always want to go through the front door with heavy armor. So these Ravagers, unfortunately, are going to get cleaned up. Does he have blue shard? No, he doesn't have blue shard. Bunch of disintegrators here. The disintegrators are just buffering right now. Obelisk comes down. Not going to help against the disintegrators. Shock troopers coming out. Oh my god, he really is just building everything under the sun right now. He's going to attack that obelisk. The tanks are not here. Lasers is done though. The disintegrators are going to do a lot of damage. They immediately drop that obelisk. And I think he's going to back it up here. Yeah, with the laser buggies. He's got a shredder turret there as well. Some of these scorps are running over the disintegrators. Might have been better for the disintegrators to fight instead of retreat away, because the dozers, of course, protect the tank from the crush damage. And Blazer's going to take blue Tim. Is he really going to go for blue Tim with MaxCheese sitting right here? That's really gutsy. He's going to lose it. Yeah, he has to pull it back. He does pull it back, which is good. Meanwhile, these forces are going to move forward. The dev tanks are quite powerful, especially against Scorp tanks. As long as he keeps them back here, they're just getting 3 shots off, and they're going to start destroying the Raider buggies as well. They do so much damage when they have their charge there. I would love to see conversion reserves as well, especially since Blazer does build a lot of these types of units as well. I don't know how this is going to go, right? There's not that many laser buggies left, so the shock troopers can do okay here. But again, he's just going to back it up. Hasn't really lost any of these dev tanks. It might be worth repairing them, right? All units just completely exploding for almost no reason there. So MaxCheese is being very cost inefficient, I would say. Like, Blaze is getting a lot of bang for his buck, but a lot of these forces are actually quite heavily damaged. You got to remember, in a frontal assault, a lot of those forces might just evaporate very quickly, and then your force multiplier is out the window, and then you rapidly lose. He's going for a hexapod. He doesn't have any tripods, so he's got 1 tripod, so maybe that is the right thing to do. No upgrades coming through from the tech center, and he hasn't really developed his expansion very. I guess he got clicked. He must have got clicked, right? Because there was a click plant here. No, he's got it powered down, so I can't actually see if he's used it. I'm pretty sure he's used it. Needs to sell off some of this stuff here. I think the shadows are as good as dead. We're on it. Whatever happened to them, I can't see them on the radar, so have to assume they're dead. We have MaxCheese continue to go back for Blue Tiberium as well. Yeah, MaxCheese's army comp is just 2. It was just 2 units. He's now mixing in avatars. He's now going for Redeemer Engineering Facility. Blazer does get another refinery down. Not repairing the dev tanks. No corruptors or anything. He's going to send the hexapod forward. Now, he does have 1 shard and 1 Ravager, 2 shock troopers garrison. He does have the phase field, but he is Reaper 17, so just remember, he's got no way to teleport this out. So it is going to be a full frontal engage here from MaxCheese. He's going to just move everything in here. The hexapod's taking massive damage. There's the phase field. We all expected it. And the units from behind for Blazer are just blasting that green beam into the enemy units here. They're going to have to back up now. The tripod is going to run away. Hexapod's going to run away. It's only Scorp tanks. Again, they don't have too much HP left. You can see a lot of those tanks are on fire. They're ready to pop like a balloon. He's going to have to get some corruptors or something down here to help repair the hexapod. It's already at half health, and once the phase wears off, there's not much to say. That Redeemer is coming out now for MaxCheese. He's even got a refinery on the center field. He's looking pretty good economic-wise. And again, just remember, he's been getting most, if not all, of the Blue Tiberium here. Corruptors do come out. Going to start healing the hexapod. Redeemer might want to take a swing at it. Nothing garrison in the Redeemer, so he's got no garrisons in there. Might want a double engineer or an engineer flame. That's very popular. Rage Gen goes off. Not going to do much at all. Yeah, not really going to do anything. Some of these units have a delayed fire, I guess. Oh no, he's going to lose the hexapod. Just too greedy. There's no way you let that go. Yeah, he kills it. And with that, that might be it, right? With the hexapod down, it's going to be GG. Blazer has some forces here. I guess he's not even going to fight. I mean, MaxCheese has dug in pretty deep, right? He's dug in pretty deep, and unfortunately, that's going to be too much for Blazer. Blazer just letting that one slip away. Blazer's kill death ratio, oh no, it was about the same, I guess, because he lost a lot of disintegrators. But I felt that Blazer was very cost effective with his dev tanks and his charge weapons. Like, he was killing a lot of stuff and a lot of bang for his buck. 125,000 or 106,000, so just under $20,000 more to Max Cheese. That game was, I believe, a bit longer, 11.5 or almost 12 minutes. But yeah, looks like Max Cheese has got game 2. He evens the series. It's a long series. It's a best of 9, so you know, the early games are important, but at the end of the day, it is a lengthy series. I didn't change the game name again. Never make Ravagers Pro. People going for cheese? I don't know who they're going for. Generally, they would have... Yeah, I mean, Ravagers, I prefer to use them as a flanking option or a... or fast attack hit and run. I wouldn't usually have them in an army. Yeah, you send them around, right, to go snipe harvesters. Not on Reaper, they're going to stick with Not on Reaper. Okay, let's update that scoreboard. Both players now. Oh, he's going to switch Steel Talons? Okay. Yeah, I know, it's an unusual, it's the American time zone. This happens a lot. I found I've ended up casting in the middle of the day, my time, which is just really bad for the Europeans. But I find a lot of Europeans do just stay up all night anyway, for some reason, so that's on them. Starting on the left-hand side of the map, the second Tiberium, it's going to be Max Cheese. He evens the series up, he stays in touch, but it's early days because this is the best of 9. And this man over here, Blaser, playing as Reaper 17. Reaper 17 on the second Tiberium. Very heavy Tib map, and you know, this can very much favor Scrin in the late game because they can extract more Tiberium than any other faction because of their Tiberium calling abilities, their growth accelerators, just their ability to harvest slightly faster. And Max Cheese, you know, he's gone Steel Talons. So that makes me think he's going to be... No, he's going to do that thing. No, not quite. Builds a Rifleman squad. He usually does that one Titan and one... what do you call it? Engineer. Yeah, that's the thing. I think Max Cheese, he must be playing for the late game, right? The heavy Mammoth tanks, because... the Mammoth tanks with adaptive armor and railgun accelerator, they will be difficult to stop for. Even Reaper 17 will have trouble with that. It's going to come down to how well the Reaper player can use his abilities like his phase field, his stasis, even his buzzer swarm if there are infantry, but I doubt there will be. So they will be important. We have the ASAT defense systems. They could be important as well. You never know. Late game, someone catches those. Big boost to your vision. And Kane's Wrath is all about positioning as well in this game. If you have a great position, you can really do some serious damage with a smaller force. Yeah, I think, yeah, if it goes really late, Blazer could be in trouble. I mean, Reaper is great on this map, but again, if too many Rail Mammoths get out, that could become unstoppable. And like I said, there's plenty of Tib on this map to do that. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. GZ working himself to death here. A couple of disintegrators on the top side. This is probably for spike harassment. They have made their way around. Redeploys the MCV. Probably needs some more power. He's going to send one of the disintegrators forward. Okay. Maybe to intercept. He's going to find the gun turret. He might need to move these guys a bit further up. Yeah, they're going to get shot at. Unfortunately, he does not move them, and they will be dispatched by a single tower. Max Cheese makes that look easy. He's got 3 power plants. 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 and 2. So he's slightly... He might be setting up for the 3rd ref later on. Because you definitely can go 3 ref on the main field. It's definitely doable. Meanwhile, Blazer is doing something similar. He's not quite there. He seems to be slightly slower. He's setting a 6 harvester to get the blue crystal. Not bad. Titan comes out. These are probably just defensive Titans. Another Harvester. Yeah, he's just ecoing like crazy, right? Can he see what Blaze is doing?
Construction complete.
I mean, he's got great map vision, but he just can't see into the enemy base. So if something does cross the map, he's going to have a little bit of warning, but not a lot. Blazer, meanwhile, can see into the base here because he did get a scout off, and you can see it's just Harvesters, right? If he's looking, you just see Harvester after Harvester, so he's like, well, there's no attack coming. He's going to have 4 Harvesters on the expansion already. He actually pulled one from the main. Titan makes its way across the map. It's basically going to get killed, right? There's Disintegrators here. There's nothing to escort it. I guess it was just a sneaky Titan. Yeah, that's the thing. When GDI shockwaves, if you're Scrin, just hold the phase field, right? And don't phase until you have to, because it just completely counteracts the shockwave artillery. You know, yeah, it forces you to take some of your army out of the fight, but as a GDI player, when I get a great shockwave off and they just phase out of it, you're sort of like, you know, there goes my opportunity. But then it comes down to trying to destroy the forces he has that still are unphased. And you can win battles like that. As long as you're not shooting at phase units, you should be fine. A lot of people, like, they beeline into shooting the phased units. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully GZ's not getting sick. Oh, we got triple War Factory. Okay. AP ammo almost done. It's got to be AP ammo that he went for first, right? Yeah, there we go. AP ammo's done. I don't know about this many Wolverines. I guess maybe he's going Mass Wolves because he's going to go Mammoth. Mammoth Wolf. Very expensive, but you can do it on this map. It makes sense, right? It makes the Disintegrators useless. These guys will rip Seeker Tanks apart. They'll even rip apart Shard Walkers to an extent. I don't agree with the Rockets, though. Yeah, Rockets pretty weak for Steel. He's actually just going to attack with this. Oh my god, I haven't been paying attention to this game. There's a million Storm Riders here. Maybe the Rockets will help out. Oh my god, Blazers caught him off guard. He can just go straight for the Harvesters. He's going to start attacking the blue tip Harvesters. Is he just going to go? No, he doesn't know what to do. MaxCheese, his army is idle. He needs to bring the Rocket Squads over. At least we're down 2 Harvesters. We're down 3 Harvesters. We're down 4 Harvesters. He now needs to get out of there. I wouldn't engage the slingshots. I would just go over here. Actually, a lot of slingshots coming out because, again, he has triple War Factory. He might be able to focus one more down and then get out. He's forcing out a lot of slingshots. He's going to get another Harvester. 6 Harvesters. This is just debilitating. Oh, man. MaxCheese cannot control his arm. It gets one more. It's worth it. This slingshot's just moving out of position. He's just going to suicide for another one. I don't know about this. He does get it, though, so he's lost all of his storms. But you know what? You know what? There's nothing on the expansion. He's been reduced to 1 Harvester. He's going to go all in on this attack. There's dev tanks. Most of the devs have charge. I think he's already got photon cannons down in preparation. He's got another warp sphere coming down here. Oh my god, boys. He knows he just has to hold the attack. And Wolverines are terrible against dev tanks. GZ dying here. Can I make it through this game? I'll try to get something from the medicine cabinet after this. I mean, MaxCheese does have a decent amount here. Is it going to be enough, though? Yeah, he's got a lot of dev tanks on the flank here, and they're going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, another warp sphere. How many warp spheres do you want? Not too sure. He's trying to focus the Harvesters. Shields is done. It's just not going to... He's not going to be able to cut the mustard, right? There's only Wolverines left. There's not enough of them left. Oh, yeah, sure, he gets a few Harvesters. But, I mean... They're going to get cleaned up. He doesn't get enough. Blazer pulled some of the Harvesters as well, so it wasn't even that much economic damage. Everything is done. Is MaxCheese just going to surrender? I mean, he built 1, 2, 3, 4 Harvesters there. He's got 2 there. I mean, he had 3 War Factories, so as long as he had money in the tank, he has somewhat recovered. He's trying to pull the blue tip out. Needs to make sure he orders them to harvest green tip now. But Blazer's main field is unopposed. He's only got 5 and 2 on it. And he's only got, well, 1 and 1 right now because he's left his Harvester idle. A lot of units. He even called repair drones in when he's already got a warp sphere there. He just needs to attack right now and he wins the game. Like, surely he knows. He killed almost every single one of MaxCheese's Harvesters. Then he wiped out his whole army. Just go for it. Just go. Oh, that's a lot of charge. Yeah, and he is. He's going to go for it. The dev tanks need to be here. But you know what? It's just going to be Titans. There's no railguns. Oh my god. God damn, boys. What is happening to me? Yeah, the dev tanks are here, and this is going to be so much damage. He's just going to be able to bulldoze his way through this area here. There's nothing else happening. Building block with the silo, pretty terrible. There's only Titans. They have no railguns. This is going to be the end of the game. Again, nice attempt at building block here, but it's pretty much a one-sided fight. I don't know why Blaser is retreating here. Yeah, just go for it. You've got so many units here. MaxCheese is going to lose this game, and he lost it to the Stormrider Cheese because he did not scout one bit against Blaser, and Blaser has used that to basically win the game. Tech Center is sold off. The Tech Center is down. He's probably going to get the tier 2. He's out of charge. He's out of charge, but it doesn't matter, right? There's only, what, 4 Titans left? Everything's destroyed. One more Titan gets out, but I don't think it's going to really change much, if anything. He's going to charge up on the Tiberian here as well. He's got so many dev tanks. They're just tripping over each other, and he's just fully charging those bad boys. And this base is dead. I mean, MaxCheese has already sold it off. MCV is going to fall next. And yeah, MaxCheese should see the writing on the wall here. How's he going to stop this? There are so many dev tanks here. Oh my god, they're just deleting everything. The MCV falls, the most heavily armored structure in the game. Calls the GG, and that's it. Blaser with a fantastic game number 3. That was really good by Blaser. That was a rock solid game. Gets the Storm Cheese off. Not only does he do that, he kills every single Harvester except for one. MaxCheese could have done the defense a bit better. You can see MaxCheese, I think the defense, he panicked, right? Because he was building those slingshots out of 3 war factories. Wasn't orienting them around well enough. Oh, God, look at that. Yeah. I mean, he did well to recover, but the thing was, he's got no army, right? And then so Blaser just walked in through the front door. Look at that. Yeah, this... he didn't get enough. Like, Blaser held it really well. It looked tough at the start, but then it was just mainly Wolverines. They all just disintegrated to the Devourer tanks, so... There you have it. We'll have to do something about my voice. I have not been sick in all of my live streams. It's getting worse, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered, right? If he pushed Infinity... Oh, really? This is a terrible map. Alright, GC will be right back. I gotta update the scoreboard. He's gonna go nod. Alright, just give me one moment, guys. I'll be back. Alright. Hopefully I'm not going to die. I don't like this map. I think it's pretty broken. All right, we'll see how we go with this one. But yeah, gotta put it out there. We're 3 games in, and every game has been really entertaining, right? Really entertaining series so fast. This is game number 3, Max Cheese. He's going to be starting on the right-hand side of Infinity, whatever this one's called. I don't like it. And Blazer, sticking with Reaper. He's probably going to be Reaper all series, I'd imagine, because it's his best faction. He wants to win. It makes sense, right? You just have a single spike on this map, which is forward over here. Only one expansion field. There is a blue tip field in the corner. It doesn't start grown. But yeah, not much else to talk about on this map. You got flanking routes, but it usually becomes just a base push in the middle or a tier 1 push in the middle. Oh my god, he's going to go for shadows. So Max Cheese goes for shadows again. He did this in game number 2, and it worked pretty well for him. He actually cancelled the War Factory, so Blazer had a hard time dealing with it. So maybe he thinks he's going to have another hard time dealing with it again. Yeah, it's a Red Alert 3 map. Or it's based on a Red Alert 3. It's the same. It's just a Kane's Wrath version. Oh my god, he's gone for Master Sin. It's an all-in. Oh my god, there's shadow teams here. Don't even bother bombing it, right? Go kill the disintegrators. Oh, these guys do sniper damage. And Blazer, he immediately just moves everything across the map. But he's going to lose everything. He's going to move his drone ship. What for, really? He's already lost so many squads. He just needs to get the shadows to fly back home. There's a lot of disintegrators here, and he's going to put a double shredder. He's going to move the harvester. It's a stealth harvester, and just like that, we had a great series, and all of a sudden, we've got both sides cheesing each other, and it's all over, right? What's Blazer supposed to do? What can he do? Where are the shadow teams? Oh my god, he left the shadow. Why? Why are they not here? Just clean this up, you win the game. The harvester is still harvesting. He doesn't even care. Oh my god, how do you go low power there? Sell the shredder turret. Nope, okay. We'll power that one back up then. Yeah, it's all over. It is GG. Blazer is dead. Does he not realize he's dead? Yeah, GG. He's only got $1,500. There you go. What an interesting game that was. Yeah, just blind counter shadows. Wow, so here I am talking about how great of a series it is, and then we get a 2-minute, 21-second game 4. And just like that, all the hard work that Blazer has done to get himself back in front in the series is all for naught.
I've got a present for you.
The perfect scout and counter to that, yeah. I mean, I guess Blazer didn't want to play it. I'll just tell him, remember you have vetoes. So just like that, Max Cheese. But what a series, guys. It's 2-2. He wants the Strela. Trying to get this lozenge through through me so my throat holds out. Reaper Steel Talons. He's going to go back to Steel Talons. Ooh. Thanks for not veto. Oh, Zocom? You're going to go Zocom? Is that real? Okay. So Max Cheese is actually selecting Zocom. Interesting choice. I wouldn't picture him as a Zocom player. We better fix the scoreboard again. So starting on the right-hand side of Estrella, playing as the Reaper 17, it's Blazer. He worked hard for his leads, but they've been eroded by this man, Max Cheese. It's 1-1-1-1, so they're just trading games. So if the pattern continues, you'd expect Blazer to win this, but Kane's Wrath is not a game about patterns. It's a game about who plays better, who makes less mistakes, who makes better decisions. But yeah, Zocom I think was an interesting pick. Gonna avoid the Tiberium there, that's nice. Blazer gonna go secure both of his spikes. Couple of Buzzer Swarms on the run here. No Disintegrators this time. No, he normally likes to put out 1 or 2 Disintegrator squads, but hasn't done that. I don't know about the Foxhole. There's not a huge point foxholing Scrin this early in the game. Later on, yes, but this early, because they can just clear the garrison, right? They can just clear it. You're spending money on it, and now he's got a scout with a garrison, which is now just annoying for the GDI to deal with. But nonetheless, that's a decision he wants to make. The thing is, classic sick GZ. By the way, I virtually never get sick as well. I almost never get sick. Yeah, I haven't had a flu in years, right? And even before the last time I had a flu, like it was like 10 years without a flu or anything. Like, I've been remarkably good when it comes to health, but obviously there's something happening with my nose and my throat right now, but that's nothing serious. GZ lives. I got a big nose. I can inhale a lot of air. Double ref. Nothing sus. Oh, I think he's screwed his build up a little bit. He hasn't got the second refinery down. Yeah, he got greedy on that extra harvester there. Blazer's 4 and 2, and MaxCheese is going to be a little bit behind on the 4 and 2. He's trying to build another defensive structure. What's going on here? You need to get that 4th harvester out, buddy. Nothing else matters, right? Get it to refinery. Blazer just built his 5th harvester. And you don't want to be behind too far on Reaper, because again, Scrin can harvest just more efficiently than him. And what's with the tower? Okay, he's worried about Disintegrators. I mean, he doesn't have machine guns on his harvesters, so if Disintegrators do rock up, he can't really fight back. He's going to have to try to crush. He might lose a harvester. Really worried about that, isn't he? Blazer's got nothing, by the way. He's just going Shard Walkers now. Ceramic Armor or Bust. Yeah, maybe late game Zone Raider Hammerheads, which is probably one of the strongest combinations in the game, because the Hammerheads are anti-infantry, the Hammerheads are fast and they can fly. The Zone Raiders are anti-everything because they splash everything, so they're anti-vehicle and anti-infantry. Plus the Zone Raiders have anti-air rockets, which can shoot down anything fast enough to chase them. Plus they have ceramic armor, which makes the Hammerheads more buff, you know, and not flying trash cans like they are for the other 2 GDI factions. So yeah, the ceramic armor Hammerheads can actually take a hit. Is he going to go for that? He's got a barracks down here. What is MaxCheese up to? This is MaxCheese, right? I'm not sure what this build is. I guess maybe he's going for rocket PCs. He's going to get that Shard Walker finally. No AP ammo. You'd probably want to see AP ammo before you... I mean... I guess it must be rocket PCs that he wants to do. Puts a Rifleman score in there. Blazer, meanwhile, has got 3 and 1 on the expansion. Oh my god. He's got his tier 2 up. He's going for shields. He almost always goes for shields. But that's the thing. If it's going to be tier 1 spam with shields, he's going to need APCs with AP ammo. He's not going to be... even with AP ammo, you're not going to beat Mass Shard Walker. You know, you can beat Seeker, but not the Shard Walkers are too buff. And it's going to be Shard Walker dev tanks. So the APCs... they're just going to flounder, right? They're going to get destroyed. They don't have the armor to withstand that. They don't have the DPS. Engineer, I guess he's going for... oh, he's actually got the EMP spike. So maybe if this cools down in time, he's only just got... it's got a 3-minute cooldown on it. So it is going to take quite some time. And you know what? I think that Blazer is going to hit a window before that cools down. I would love to see conversion reserves first, especially since you've got dev tanks. That basically doubles their capacity, and you can fire that green beam all day and every night. I was actually going to go for the enemy spikes. Okay. It's got a double ref down. Only 3 harvesters. Pred tanks down. Just remember, there's no railguns for Zocom. And look at this. Blazer sees that the EMP spike is captured. It's sometimes you don't notice, right? There are obviously colors on it, but he has noticed. He's going to immediately destroy that. It's nowhere near cooldown, by the way, so... that's a bit annoying. I think MaxCheese was relying on the surprise factor when the fight breaks out for that to hit. But again, I'm not even sure if it would have cooled down in time. He did capture both the enemy spikes down. This is kind of important, right? Because if he has 4 spike and he sits on that for some time, that's going to pay dividends. Where's his AP ammo? Oh my god, it's only just started. blue shard. Again, I don't know what the blue shard thing is. Like, just get conversion reserves. You got a tripod here, get shields. Man, he kind of needs to just... That's the thing. The fully upgraded shard launchers now are preventing the man spam. He's not even building. He's just going to keep going vehicles. But the thing about Zocom vehicles, there's no railguns. So how good are they actually going to get? If you're fighting Preds, unupgraded Preds against tripods, the unupgraded Preds, yeah, are going to have so many numbers. Oh, he went for a hex off one ref. He went for a hex off one ref. Gets the second ref down now, but I mean, he's got a hex out, right? We got EMP grenades? No, we got no armory. It's just tier 1 vehicles. I mean, yeah, he does have... Oh, he's actually recapturing the spikes, so I don't even think it's worth it. Blazer has forgotten about one, but he's got the other. Hopefully he remembers that soon. But you know what? I think Blazer's in a great spot. There's just not much here. There's no tech center, I don't think. He's got an airfield, but... I mean... What's he going to do? He's going zone shatters. Okay, maybe if you can get rid of the hexapod. Might work. Beacon comes down. This is going to be a Zorka strike. If he doesn't move, he might be able to get some damage on that. He is going to move, but it does hit right in the middle. That did a lot of damage, by the way. Hexapod is here, but there's so much DPS coming on the hexapod because there's so much tier 1 here. He's going to have to phase this. He's going to have to phase this. He's got... Oh, he phases it finally. He phases the 2 tripods at the back, which I'm not too sure about. I would have rather have those guys shoot. The hammerheads are coming in, but they're going to get destroyed by blue shards. That's not going to cut the mustard. And again, it's just not a good force here from MaxCheese. He doesn't have what he needs to deal with this. His units are now getting crushed. The shards at the back are attacking. He's got shock troopers here. There is still an APC, a couple of hammerheads streaming in, but I mean, realistically, these hammerheads are dead. They're just flying directly over blue shards. Actually, it has cleaned up most of the shard launches, but not before the last hammerhead goes down. And these forces are going to be destroyed. He might lose the hexapod now. The hexapod is unfazed. He had more tripods. Where'd they go? They're back here. They're just destroying harvests here. MaxCheese is dead. The hexapod will fall, but you know what? I don't think it matters. He's doing a lot of damage here. These tripods are going to destroy every single harvester. They cannot let those harvesters get away, by the way. Do not let those harvesters get away. Are you serious? You haven't killed any of them? Actually, hang on. This is really bad targeting from Blazer. He lets all the... Oh my god, there's a few hammerheads here. I mean, MaxCheese is kind of out of money as well, but saving these harvesters that he's completely forgotten about, yeah. He pulled them all off the line, and then because it's Rising League, they just forget they ever existed. As an engineer, he still forgot about the other assimilator as well, which is a bit disappointing. He's finally moving to the expansion, but it's very, very late, and that's the thing, right? He should just send all of his harvesters there right now for a long-range mine. He's going to have to go keep MaxCheese busy. MaxCheese is going to expand, but again, MaxCheese doesn't really have much. Hang on a second. Look at all these Preds. That's a lot of Preds. The shock troopers, though, are going to be enjoying this. And with the shards there, there's no way that the hammerheads can get in and do... Are going to be enjoying this. And with the shards there, there's no way that the hammerheads can get in and deal with that. And so these Preds are going to have to retreat. Teleports in. That's going to be a dead Predator tank. He's going to see this. He's got a hammerhead with an engineer in it, maybe hoping for a drone capture. That's really the only way I think he can win right now. Had to redeploy the MCV. Again, quite a number of tanks here. Blazer still forgetting about that. Look at this. He's going to drop the engineer in. Oh my god. Blazer. 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 Oh, you just lost the game. He doesn't have a gravity stabilizer. I was going to say, he doesn't have a warp sphere. He does have a warp sphere. He's got a portal and a warp sphere. He's going to have to long-range mine. He is long-range mining. Okay, yeah, there you go. Send them all. Yes. Shouldn't have taken you that long. He has to win. He's got to win right here, right now. He's got to win right here, right now because, I mean, he's just going to put his own ref down there, right? Don't send the shard walkers in first. Send the tripod in first. There's only one tripod. There's some shock troopers. Is it going to be enough? I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to be so tight. You can see all the harvesters at the top there. I think he's going to be able to destroy this tripod. There's too many Predator tanks here. It's just one tripod. Another tripod is coming. Maybe needs to take out that one APC because it's killing a lot of the shock troopers there. Another tripod comes in as well. Gets the APC. Not much left to deal with the shock troopers. He's just going to overrun this because he switched targets and attacked the shard walkers. Maybe he's got hammerhead still. I don't know. But both the tripods still stand. He's got a tower over here. He's going to move these units away. What's he going to do? He's going to go over here. He needs repair drones really badly. He sold it. He sold the drone ship off, so he doesn't have a third base over there. He could have put a ref down and maybe just sent everything he had up there to defend it. But nonetheless, he's going to lose here. I think he is actually going to lose the game. He's got shard launchers. This one tripod, there's not much to deal with it. He has no charge. There's a second tripod coming. There's just no forces left here from MaxCheese. And MaxCheese, despite taking the drone ship, I don't think he's made the proper decisions. Blaser made it hard for himself. He definitely made it hard for himself, but he's done enough, I think, to win the game from here. He's got these two tripods. There's not much he can do about those. Once that Predator tank goes down, that's really it. Calls in the repair drones. He's got a veterancy on that tripod, making it even stronger. Runs away from the repair drone, something about that. But that's it. It's all over. He has lost the game at this point. Blaser did recapture one of his spikes. And yeah, MaxCheese, the MCV is here, but he has no combat forces left whatsoever. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it, right? Does he not realize he's dead? Has he got something going? I mean, look at all the tip that he's long-range mine from here. He does have a... look at that. He's going to lose the MCV. Surely not. You got money? You got $3,000. You're dead. Lol, I got greedy. That was just a weak build for MaxCheese. I don't know what he was trying to do. Tier 1 Zocom? What for? Just go GDI. It's better. You know, I mean, yeah, he went hammerheads, but he just moved all the hammerheads into fully upgraded shard walkers, right? Nervous about the cap GG, yeah. I mean, Blaser is capped out right now, so... I built a crane from it. He built a crane, I didn't see that. But MaxCheese is down, so the pattern does continue, boys. The pattern continues. They're trading games 1 for 1. Interesting game. Not too bad. Again, for Rising League, we're getting quite a show. And this is the grand final, by the way. It is best of 9, so it's not quite match point just yet. Oh my god, I'm dying here. Ugh, Barstel no poker? You're really going to do Barstel no poker? God, it's in that stupid Mac pack. Is it? These guys are just trading game for game, non-stop. Opinion of old pros still having fuel for competing like before. Yeah, well that's the thing. If you look at some of the other pros, a lot of the other pros are actually quite old as well. Yeah, like Bike Rush and even Marsleaf are into their 30s as well. I'm pretty sure Marsleaf's in his 30s. Is he? Or is he still in his late 20s? Maybe. Apparently Shock Trepid's reasonably old as well. Yeah, I mean the thing is that we still compete, right? Like even as out of practice as I am. Even as out of practice as I am, I'm still clocking up wins, and obviously a huge improvement from Season 1. Because I've had time to train now. So I can get it back. I'll never be as good as I used to be, but I still think I can get pretty good. Oh, he's changed Blackhand. I didn't even see that. Alright, so starting on the left-hand side of Barstow, no poker. It's going to be Blaser. No, sorry, he's on the right-hand side. This map. And that means on the left-hand side, sticking with Steel Talons. Or going back to Steel Talons, should I say. It's MaxCheese. He's down in the series. And again, it's just been 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Trading games back and forth. And aside from that game on Infinity Isle, we've had a pretty banger series for Rising League anyway. We're setting the standards to Rising League. But yeah, these guys have been putting on a show. Quite good. And this is it. Whoever wins here, I mean, I think both of these players might be looking at a Contender League promotion. But we'll have to see how it goes. It depends who signs up, how many people we have, etc, etc. But yeah, almost certainly whoever wins this is going to get promoted. And I think both players here are going to get promoted just based on performance. Maybe even General will get promoted. We see any cheese coming out? Nah, it's just going to be Eco Build. This is a War Factory coming down, and War Factory coming down as well from MaxCheese. Any second now. Don't delay yourself too long, boy. Oh my god, that range. They already did a bar style variant. No, they didn't. They did Hot Sands, Mushroom Party, Infinity, the second Tiberium. And then the map we just saw then on Estrella. Ah, my nose is clearing up. That's a good sign. Okay, it's going to be a flame rush. What? Okay, it's going to be a... Guys, it's going to be a beam rush. Why? Why is it a beam rush? I don't know about this. Like, I mean, it's steel talent, so he can't, like... He can just build a time to shut down the flame rush, right? But... a beam rush? He got only two beams? And you're going for flame inf? I mean, if he went 3 beams, maybe, but 2 beams, it's just the DPS just isn't there, right? The DPS just not there. Even with 3 beams, it would take quite a while to get a building down. But 2 beams, and he's going to see the beams, right? I mean, this is a neutral garrison structure with not a lot of health, and they're still taking their sweet time trying to get that down. And he's just going to base push with, he gets the flame upgrade. What's MaxCheese going to do about this? Oh, he expanded to the right. Oh, he's in the wrong position. Like, Blaser's over here, right? He thinks the base is going to be here. No, of course he would move down here. It's closer for him. Is he going to go across the map, or is he just going to go up here? He's actually just going to go up here. I mean, there's going to be no AP ammo, right? There's going to be no AP ammo, so maybe. I don't know about this. The MCV is actually blocking a lot of these units. Yeah, he has to move across now. I probably would have continued to sit up here and just maybe beam the refs down gradually. These beams are going to be useless against the Titans. Yeah, but the infantry should be able to clean up. No Wolverines. Oh, get in the bunker, buddy. Ah, no. Actually fires from the low ground here. I don't know about this. Putting Cabals directly into turrets. What are the beams for? The beams... Are you going back again? Why? Why is he spamming Titans? This doesn't make a lot of sense. I would have gone for a combo center and just spam towers. He's going to put down a tier 2 a laser turret. He has got 1 rocket squad in there, but I think, yeah, he's just going to kill the rest. The other squad is not quite going to make it. He's attacking harvesters. Where are the beams? What are the beams doing? They're just getting destroyed. Titans here just running into infantry, I guess. He could just take the bunker. Meanwhile, is this actually working? I mean, MaxCheese had so much time, and he's finally building Wolverines, but I mean, I would have built a tier 2, right? These Wolverines don't have AP ammo, which means they're not really going to be able to do that much. I don't know if this is going to work, right? He's going to start attacking the refinery. I mean, he's got flame as well, so he's going to destroy it. There's actually a ref down here, but it's powered down, so it's not doing anything. It's finally going to come out now, but this ref is going to fall. This harvest is transferring, but I mean, these rocket squads should be on an attack move. Come on, they should be on an attack move. Get rid of that harvester. I think he's just going to get away. He doesn't take the garrison up there either. He doesn't take that. He's deep garrison that one. Okay. So Blaser's actually going to win just because MaxCheese doesn't understand how to counter this. He still has a beam cannon. I mean, that's going to do nothing, right? That's just going to scratch at this. It's the infantry that are doing all the backbone, all the hard work here. Gets the war factory. He can clean up on this base and then maybe make a play at the middle. Has he got a comm center? He still has not produced a command center or a command post for the AP ammo. Without AP ammo, I mean, there's not obviously a lot of man spam, but it's enough that unless you get some big crush off or something, you're not going to be able to stop it, right? He could just cut down through the middle here, destroy the war factory, and then move on through here. Or he could even just go over here. Blue Tiberium, I like this. Oh my god, Blaser's got a double ref, and he's getting blue tib. He's got 2 harvesters on the main. He's shut down the war factory. He could even just sell the war factory, right? His MCV is a little bit of an unusual spot. Does he have rockets? He could have taken these bunkers, right? Is he just going to send those Titans forward? All right, maybe that's going to do something. The rockets are firing from the high ground. I'm not sure if they... Unless those Titans get off some mad crushing, I don't know how this is going to go for him. He's going to attack down there. He's already pulling the harvesters, right? It's like, all right, I'm just going to pull the harvesters. He's firing the MCD. I don't know. He's just going to get worn down there, right? He's not shooting at the towers. Yeah, I don't like that. And he's just running across. And Blaser pulled all of his harvesters off the line. Oh, my God. Keep pulling your harvesters. Laser turret comes down. They're just going to run away from it, right? He does pull the infantry back, thankfully. But again, I would be garrisoning all these rocket bunkers. You could just shoot from the rocket bunkers down onto the enemy there. Loses a tank. And he's just starved for cash because all of his harvesters are idle, right? He's got 2 Scorpion tanks. I don't know if that's going to... Yeah, he's just... How is he losing to 3 Titans? Okay, he gets another turret. No! Oh my god. Alright, so he's just losing all of his harvesters right now. And he just drives them all into the corner. So they're much easier for MaxCheese to kill. MaxCheese does forget about his Titans momentarily. Enough of those 2 harvesters to get away. But MaxCheese... Sorry... Blaser's economy is dead. He's got no money. He's completely shut down. Yeah, he's killing some forces here, which is nice. But again, an airfield comes down. AP ammo's on the way. And once that's done, he's dead. Again, he had so much time to take these bunkers. Take the bunkers. Pour rockets down onto the enemy. God damn. How many harvesters has he got left? 2. It's still a Titan alive. How is there still a Titan alive? I'm starting to turn into Bike Rush. Alright, finally. Scorpion tanks, what are they for? I don't understand. Just build infantry. Take the rocket garrisons. He's got a heroic rocket squad there. Doing some serious work. AP ammo is going to complete. He's got 4 and 2 economy. Wow, this is actually going to happen. Blaser. With a blazing throw. God, he was in an amazing position, by the way. Blue Tim, double ref, infantry everywhere, and then he's just made the worst set of decisions possible. And look at this. MaxCheese is just going to send this almost dead Titan across, and I bet you anything this is going to do a lot of damage. He's got double hammerhead here. He's going to go for the power plant, because that's basically his entire power grid, right? He's got one more over here, but still, this is an upgraded power plant. This is going to slow him down. Raider Buggy comes out. He does have... Oh, he's got some random forces here. There's a Titan there, and this is what I'm talking about. I told you, I called it almost dead Titan. Gonna get and a Raider Buggy, and just one more harvester. You might as well just, and stop moving the harvester like you always do. Oh my god, this is just atrocious. Rockets are here. There's probably so few rockets he could just overwhelm that, really. Harvester's pulled way off the line. Economy shut down. How did he get blue tib? Where's my mouse? He somehow has got a load of blue tib, and he desperately needs that, by the way. AP ammo is done, and still we have ungarrisoned bunkers everywhere on the map. Like, are you just doing this on purpose, Blaser? Triple rocket, shut down all the economy. Ah, there's Wolverines here now. I mean, he's got 1 rocket squad in there. He's got some rockets over here as well. Hopefully they can overwhelm these wolves. There's a few too many wolves, though. Yeah, there's not enough infantry here. The Wolverines will take them out. More infantry's coming, but it wasn't attacking all at once. He should be able to overwhelm it, though. There's not enough wolves left now. Hammerhead's just killing harvesters. There's Raider Buggies here, but there's not enough, right? We got, what was that, 5, 6 Hammerheads now? They can really just do whatever they want. He's going to go for the power, but it's going to be death here for Blaser. Oh, he's going to be spewing with how much of an advantage he had in this game. He's getting more blue Tiberium, but I think he's flat broke, right? I think he's trying to put down a double A turret. Yeah, sorry, he does put one down there. This rocket squad's gone to elite, so this rocket squad, he could have heroic rocket squads in every bunker right now, but he has no garrisons in any of the bunkers. Somehow he's not dead. Don't ask me how. He's got nothing happening over here as well. We've got no harvester over there. MaxCheese is still on 4 and 2, so MaxCheese didn't continue to expand his economy, so he's got these hammerheads, which is really what's going to give Blazer a lot of problems. He's going to get that harvester. Nothing much you can do about that. There's only 2 Raider Buggies. They're not going to be able to save it. It's dead. And again, if you had all these bunkers, which I'm going to keep saying over and over and over again, garrisoned up, you could have just shut down this game, 10 minutes ago. Raider Buggy's going to die unnecessarily. He did take the spy. There's actually... Oh, actually, Blazer, has he got 4 spike? 1, 2... He has... Blazer's got 4... Sorry, I did not see that. I don't know how long he's had 4 spike for, but if it's been for like a couple of minutes, that's huge, by the way. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to get that from the side. He's going to fly away before the power can come back up. Look at that. He can't actually get the power back online. Gets the power back online now. No tip core, so these hammerheads will take a number of hits before going down. Some of them are destroyed. Does get another one on the way out. That's not too bad. Needs to keep the numbers down. Actually power micro again. I think these are the only two players in the Rising League that actually power micro. MaxCheese, though, not expanding the economy. Still sitting on 4 harvesters. I like the hammerheads, but maybe needs to sell some of these towers off. And yet, the quad spike is 100% keeping Blazer in it right now. Yeah. This is the thing, and I'm gonna tell Blazer after this. I'm like, why did you refuse to take any of these garrisons? Like, he could have taken them there at any time in the entire game and just shut the game down. He's going to lose a harvester here, unfortunately. There's only one sand turret. He could probably just fly into that sand turret, focus it all down, and then kill the rest of the harvesters. He's got another sand turret ready to drop, right? Yeah, he just drops it. That's a nice spot, by the way. He's going to try to go for it. There are some bikes here. He's not going to get it. Might lose a hammerhead. Oh, yeah, loses a few on the way out. That's nice. Down to 4 hammerheads. That's really going to help him out. And look at this. MaxCheese now has expanded the economy. He's up to 6 harvesters. A lot better. But yeah, again, going bike buggy. It's tight walled, right? And you're going to get a harvester, but I mean, he's got 5 more. And you lost all your bike buggy. And beam cannons again? What are they for? I don't understand the beams right now. Like, yeah, the beams aren't going to be able to really do anything. You've got rockets right here. Get in the garrisons. He's got rockets. God damn. I must be sounding like a stuck record. He's literally running past the garrisons. He still hasn't got a harvester on his main to keep harvesting that. He's only got 3 harvesters here. Hammerhead's going to come in. They're going to kill some of the infantry. Does get a hammerhead. Oh god, and yeah, just killing the infantry outside of garrisons. Beam cannons coming down. He's got what, 2 beam cannons? 3 beam cannons. He's about to have 2 beam cannons. See you later. I mean, Blaze is really making this hard for himself, isn't he? I just don't understand, like, did he just get up and let General play? Like, what is he doing? Surely he can... he's finally got a harvester over here. Okay, like literally just put those rockets into the garrison. God damn. This is really like... I'm turning into Bike Rush. Is he actually going in there? No, he's just run... Oh, finally! Finally! And yeah, you can just fire down and you could have heroic rockets like 10 minutes ago. Now he's going to be able to destroy the garrison. He's got enough Titans here. Yeah, so now you've done it at the point where you can counter them. Alright. It's okay, guys. MaxCheese can now counter the garrisons, so now Blaze is like, okay, now I'll use the garrisons. I like that Sam turret spot, by the way. That's a very nice spot. Doesn't get a hammerhead, unfortunate. Oh, he takes the other garrison, and all of a sudden, dividends are being paid there. Yeah, look at the range. Oh, a lot of damage. Not good. Oh, the Titans are just running into this base head here. He needs to destroy these before he loses any harvesters. Pulls all the harvesters. He's just done a big fat Q move. Thankfully, that garrison will keep him alive from those hammerheads. Just losing more units here. He's got some rocket squads, not much. Will he get that hammerhead? Yes, he does. Ranks up those units, and that's the thing. Ranking the rockets up to heroic is what you want to do. All the harvesters getting pulled back to the main. So once again, the expansion is being shut down by just pure Titan. I think MaxCheese might need to think about moving back to his main base soon. I mean, Blaze has got build radius up here. He could put a ref down there as well. Blue tip is fully regrown. These guys are really making a really big mess of this game, aren't they? Like, how is this game allowed to persist? Like, it's such a small map, and you're constantly just pushed in each other's faces. But they're just really struggling. That rocket squad only has 1 unit left, so that's why it's so weak. Actually, elite. Oh god, Blazer, come on, buddy. He's just got a lot. There's a lot of harvesters stacking now on this one refinery, so he's bottlenecked his own economy. And now, yeah, MaxCheese is going to come up here. He's going to get the tier 2. I don't think he can hold this area, right? I don't think it's going to happen. He's losing units over here. He's camping the blue tier field. Again, this garrison now is doing a lot of damage, right? It's doing a lot of damage. These guys are going to have to back off. And he's going to get the tier 2. He's probably going to kill this infantry, right? There's enough. Oh, there's actually only 3 Wolverines left. Laser turret comes down. Hammerheads are here. Yeah, this whole area is going to fall. Tier 2 will fall. And then I think his Blazer finally dead. He has no ground forces left over here. He's producing ground forces in his main and then has to reposition them over here. I was going to say, where is the barracks? He needs another laser turret or something like that, or he needs at least these buildings garrison, only Cabal in there. I mean, MaxCheese, he's lucky MaxCheese isn't being super quick about what he's doing, allowing more rockets to get out. He needs to remember to at least have at least 1 or 2 Cabals in there for the Aurora. These guys, again, on their way to heroic. Why Max not build Behemoth? Yeah. I mean, going for a tech center is a big ask. He can actually fire at the MCV from the high ground. He can't put a laser field. He's got no tier 2. He is going to attack these Titans. Can he save the MCV, though? That's the question. Bloodhound's coming in. I don't know about this. How many Titans does he want to lose to try to get this? He could just build an engineer, right? He needs to start firing. Yeah, there's Wolverines now attacking him. A lot of rockets going in. Not sure why Blazer had such a big move order there. Going to kill all of these guys. The MCV, I think, is going... He only just put the repair tool on it. Okay, he gets it. And he's going to get away with a number of these Titans as well. He's probably just going to destroy all the infantry here. And Blazer's in big trouble because there's still quite a number of hammerheads around and he has no static defense left. Or he can't place any more static defense. It's going to be a GG. Oh my god, I can't believe Blazer is on the pitch. He's throwing that hard. Oh my god. How do you have a 18-minute game on that map? God damn. MaxCheese got more money, even though Blazer was quad spike. I'd love to see how much money he got from spikes. He ends up winning by, he got 12 grand more. Look at that, 2.41. God damn, I didn't save the replay. I'll have to go into my folder and fix that. Wow. I was like, holy crap. Mantis? No, just put static D down. The map's too small for Mantis. Hang on, guys. I gotta go save that replay just in case something happens. Oh crap, did I not save game 5? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't save game 5. Well, there you go. Hopefully it's on command post. He'll go back to Reaper after that. What does he want? Oh, he wants hamster gardens. Oh, so it is 3-3. It is literally... It's just tit for tat, right? Like... It's crazy. I think Blaze is going to be spewed. He could be 4-2 right now. He could be on match point, but instead the series is now back to its evenness. Please tell him bunkers, yeah. He had so long to get those bunkers, he could have got them at any time in the game, and it would have shut down the expansion of MaxCheese because he would have just had rockets constantly shooting at his harvesters, right? But he never did it. Anyway, I gotta let it go, guys. Gotta let it go. Starting on the north side of Hampstead Gardens, it's going to be MaxCheese. Has Steel Talons on the bottom. He's switching back to Reaper. It's gonna be Blazer. 3-3, boys and girls. It's a best of 9. Players, yeah, GZ's only plays mid-series is not great for morale. Yeah, again, it's more of a buy crush thing, but you got to admit, like, at that point, you're sort of wondering, it's like, are you really trying to win the game? Like, obviously he's trying to win the game, but it just seems so blasé that he's just bypassing these fortresses that he could be putting his rockets in. Like, it's so obvious, like, you just got to wonder what's going through Blaze's mind at that point. You can make mistakes, you can make blunders, and it is Rising League, but sometimes people do things that are just like, ugh. You know, like, come on, like... Yeah. I think Bike Rush might be asleep. I'm not sure where Bike is right now. Maybe he's watching the stream. He's going to find a Disintegrator Squad. Let's just whip that around. Going to clean up the Disintegrator Squad. That's unfortunate. Does he have one on the left flank? No, he doesn't. Not unless he lost that one too. Keeps the portal. Maybe he's got plans. Maybe he's trying to scare MaxCheese into thinking there's going to be more whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's best of 9. It is best of 9, so it's 3-3. So we're not on match point yet. So whoever wins this one will take us to match point. But if history has shown us anything, it's Blaser224 Vs. So it should be Blaser winning this game. They're just taking it in turns. Sharing is caring. Dang, he's gone to bed. Oh no, the bus 36. Stay with us. Don't you want to see who wins? This is the grand final of WEC Season 3 Rising League. He's going to keep that portal power down. Obviously, he's scared about something. 4th Harvester comes out for Cheesy Boy. 4th Harvester, 5th Harvester coming out. So once again, we see that Blazer's just quicker on the drop with his economy. And yes, they build their power plants 1 second faster and harvest slightly faster. But still, you shouldn't be this far behind. Maybe like a second or a few seconds. But he's only just producing his 5th Harvester. There's a 6th Harvester. He's a full Harvester behind. So yeah, MaxCheese just a little bit too slow on the jump there. Both sides just do an eco build. Alright, MaxCheese can't see too much. Blazer can see nothing. He's obviously not afraid. Rising Leaguers can take it. You got to understand, like, if you're in Rising League, yeah, I'm going to obviously cut you some slack. But sometimes you got to watch these back and go, okay, in order to be a better player, I kind of should have done the obvious. Yeah, he was just too much Q move. Don't Q move. Unless you're doing an all-in, you don't Q move, you know. You shouldn't use it at all. The only reason you should use Q, aside from an all-in, is if you want to find where certain units are. You can push Q, brings them up. Oh, there's my orcas. Grab them, hotkey them, bring them forward. But Q and A, like, no, you should not be Q moving. Titan comes out. Just a defensive Titan. Here comes that Shard Walker, the scouting Shard Walker. And look at this. Blaze is playing super safe right now. He's like, all right, cool. We're getting to they're at the business end, right? They're at the business end. They're like, okay, I'm going to cut the risky strat. I'm just going to play a standard game. Yeah, but it's always one of those things where sometimes when you are at the business end, someone's like, no, I'm going to play the risky strat. So it's really just mind games, right? Who's going to do what? But Blazer, we can see, is playing safe. MaxCheese is not doing anything in particular. Double War Factory. We got double War Factory or double Ref? Did he go for tier 2? He went it for a tier 2 shields. Blazer loves this build, by the way. People's going to come in and spot it. That's nice. Blazer loves this build. He's going to spot what MaxCheese is doing. Going to pull back Titans. Extra Harvesters coming out. I like it. Shard Walker's being... Oh my god, that's a fast tech assembler. And he always does this. He goes fast blue shards. I've never seen anyone... Like, in Pro League, you would never go fast blue shards. That's just, it's not a build. Like, what for? You know, if you're going to go fast tech, go tripods or mechapeds or get your shields and conversion reserves. That's something he's just not getting, right? He's just never getting conversion reserves. It gives your unit so much more longevity in the field, like... Yeah, because once the Reaper player runs out of charge, all of a sudden, you know, the DPS drops off drastically. You get to keep that if you have conversion reserves. It better not be blue shards. And he's queued everything except for conversion reserves.
Enemy units sighted.
Why? I'm going to have to have a word with him after this. I'm like, do you realise that you can get conversion reserves? There is a third place, General versus Little Gubbin, I think. Is that who? Is it Little Gubbin? Maybe. I'm not sure if they've played Generals in the chat, so you can probably tell you. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't play it for the money anyway. A lot of people play it for the love of the game because it's fun to play the league, right? And yeah, you get a little bit of money or a prize, that's nice, but A lot of people, yeah, they just want to play it because of doing well and performing and having the stats and the ladder and working your way up. That's what most people play the game for, right? Titan Wolf, no AP ammo. Oh, fast third base. Another War Factory. AP ammo just about to complete. Oh, he went Ravages again. He's got no airfield. Oh, he does. I mean, he doesn't know. I guess he's expecting hammerheads, but realistically, he doesn't have to worry about that. He's got these Ravages going to get picked off by these Wolverines. These forces are moving in. The Hexapods are not ready. He's moving his tripods away. What are you doing? He moved all... No! What are you doing? Where are they going? Okay, that's that. And he Q moved everything back. What is this? What is this? This is the new Blaser strategy. You send all your harvesters in. He's going to target the one that's not phased. If he gets that, it's going to be crazy. And why would you even pull your harvesters off the line if you're going to phase them, right? You can just keep harvesting. So Blaser, with the jitters. Yeah, it's jitters, right? That was just disastrous for him. He's going for an upgrade. Hopefully this is not, this is,
Armored and ready.
no, he's going for shard launches. Aside from the plasma missile batteries, he's got nothing that benefits from shard launches, and there's no airfield. He doesn't know that, but still. What's he worried about? I mean, MaxCheese has just gone for mass vehicles, mass tier 1. No charge on the tripods either. I guess he's going to charge on the way. Maybe he's going to charge off the field. There's no railguns and there's no mammoth tanks. I would like to see some mammoth tanks, and I would like to... There's no railguns. What's the tech center for? If it's not for mammoth tanks and railguns, what's it for? You're not going for a Marv, are you? Are you going for a Marv? Sorry, I'm turning into a bit of a bike rush here, yeah. I don't understand the build logic behind it. I mean, and it's some barracks? Okay, he's finally started an upgrade. But yeah, this is the thing. The tripods are going to charge off the edge of the field. The Hexapod can't phase, by the way, because it has been used up. But again, this is a lot of tripods, and he's just going to move away, yeah. And it's just the Steel Talon Army. If it was Mammoth, it's going to be Behemoth. Oh, he's just going to get walled here. He's just going to get completely destroyed. The Hexapod's going to draw all this fire. There's tripods at the back. This is not going to go down to it. There's actually so many Titans there. He's going to kill the Hexapod, right? But is it going to be worth it? Is he going to lose so much to kill that? Big stasis, but again, I think he stasis a few too many Titans. The Hexapod will fall, but you know what? There's so many tripods here. I think it's basically all over, right? It's pretty much all over. Again, what was the tech center for Behemoth? You're against Reaper 17 on an open map. I mean, Armor's going to do way better. He's going to run in. He's just going to EMP everything, or at least destroy everything. Don't attack the MCV. Kill the Titans, please. Whatever's coming out of here is going to be destroyed. No, that War Factory just evaporated in like a second. Sells the tier 3 because, again, what was it for? Yeah, game is over. Blaser, I think he's making his way to his third. MaxCheese is not going to surrender because, again, this is how these guys play. They don't quite understand whether or not they've lost yet. Did he call it? He called in repair drones and he recharged his tripods. No conversion reserves, but these Titans just don't stand up to this force, right? They just don't stand up. They're getting completely destroyed. I think he's only killed 1 or 2 tripods I see on the ground all game, and that's going to be the end of this game here. Cheese surely sees the writing on the wall. There's a ref we can see on the map at Blaser's third, so Blaser has an economy behind it. What is your plan here? This is not the ace match, so he doesn't have to stay in this for nobility's sake. He can surrender out. I guess maybe he's got money. No, he's got nothing. Where's the GG? Don't stall the game out. This is a game where it doesn't matter what happens, you're dead. He's just going to move with these 5 Titans. 5 Titans versus 5 tripods. Should have tried for rails quicker. Yeah, and you were building Behemoth. If you're going railguns, what are the Behemoth for? So again, these guys just still trading. It's still just 1-1-1-1-1-1. The pattern continues, boys and girls. If the pattern carries all the way through to the end, I got some bad news for MaxCheese because he's going to be on the losing end of it. Yeah, I forgot to save game 5. I can probably pull that off of command post though, off the match history of these guys if they've got it. Not much to say about that. Oh.
Let's get back to equal justice. Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Let's get
Bike just yells at people.
equal justice.
Repeat.
It's not my event, it's Bike Rush's event. I just help him out.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Repeat.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Yeah, join the Discord, link in the description if you want to play next season. Guys, season 4 sign-ups, so I think they're open. It's not starting for a few weeks, but they are open. He wants undergrounds. That's a map I can live with.
Gentlemen, this is about combat.
Alright. This is it, boys and girls. Did I update the scoreboard? I don't think so. Let's fix that. And we are on match point, by the way. So starting on the left-hand side of Tournament Undergrounds, it's going to be MaxCheese playing as the Steel Talons. On the right-hand side, this man, Blaser, he has the championship in the palm of his hands right now. He just needs one more game to close that out. Blaser here going for double assimilator. No, he's just going for buzzers. It's not even looks like it's building to be paused. I think he just paused it. A lot of rifles coming out. This could be a play at the middle spike. Oh, no, we only have one engineer. Yeah, we only have one engineer. Blaser's going to see that there are extra rifles. He's going to pull back. He went for an extra engineer. He's only got 2 buzzers. Oh my god, there's 4 rifleman squads, a 5th one back there. He is not getting that spike. He's going to have to stealth. He's going to have to stealth. Stop moving, stop moving. You know there's rifles there. Stop moving. Stealth, 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 stealth. I guess he's trying to get him away. Yeah, he's going to dig a foxhole. Did he build an engineer? Oh, he built an engineer. It was so delayed though. I guess maybe he wanted to check and see if he could take it. And now that he knows he can take it, he's going to send it forward. There is 3 squads here, you know. No, Cheese, shoot them. Fire, 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 fire. Oh my god, you can't let yourself get overrun. He's now got 4 buzzers. This is enough to overrun. Oh my god, this is going from bad to worse. He's going to run down this foxhole. He's not going to... Oh my god, he got everything. He got everything somehow. Like a madman, he got everything. Oh my god, the assimilator's on a move order. No, Blaser. So MaxCheese is going to get it. Blaser, what are you doing? Oh my god. If he lost that, unforgivable. Oh. What are they talking about? Aggressive panda? I remember bashing him. That was always fun. Oh, Blaze, he's only got 2 harvesters. I mean, MaxCheese has got a 3rd. It's looking good for MaxCheese. He got the spike. He killed a lot of buzzers. There's an assimilator somewhere. Yeah, there it is. It's stealth. What's he going to do with it, though? He can't do anything with it. He's going to have to build a shard walker and infuse it with buzzers and clear this out. But, I mean, if he does that, MaxCheese might prompt him to build a rifle MRT or something. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I mean, mass tier 1 Steel Talons against tier 3 Scrid. Nah, bro, that's not going to cut the mustard. It's just not going to cut it, right? Hate poker on this map. Dude, this is one of the only maps, I think, in the entire map pool that has poker on it. But, I mean, just don't go for it if it's too risky. Just remember, every single map, but prior to you guys coming in, if you go back years and years ago, every single map had poker. Literally every single map had poker. Like 95% of maps had poker. And then they spent years undoing all the poker. That's why you've got all these no poker versions of everything. And it kind of wrecked the game because you had really creative openings, right? Because people are just like, I don't want to lose the game. I mean, don't go for the spike then if you're not confident you can take it. But yeah, it's fine. You can have some no pokers, but you still need to keep some poker in it. Keep the excitement there. The game was built around it as well, so it's just a technique thing. It's actually a foundry. Okay. He has a foundry, which means probably mass eco, I guess. It's probably going to be a, yeah, refinery. Oh, double refinery. Okay, he dropped them both at the same time. People's going to spot it. What are you doing, Max Cheese? He's got a, he's got a barracks there. You know, I would like, I don't want to see him spam tier 1 because it just didn't work last time. He needs to go mammoth tanks. GZ not sick. Yeah. They want Max Cheese to win, so it goes to an ace match. Oh my god, it would be so crazy if it goes to an ace match. Sold off the foundry, by the way, so he only wanted it for the quick expand. Might be able to get that Pitbull. Oh, he's just going to get away. Gets the blue Tiberium. That's nice for Max Cheese. Titans now crossing the map. It's just eco here for Blazer. He's got no combat. Oh, sorry. He's got some disintegrators. That's all he needs to shut down these Titans. There's no anti-infantry. Max Cheese will turn around. He does have a garrison he can retreat back to. So that's nice. But it's just going to be pure Titan. Shardwalkers are not going to be enjoying that. I wouldn't go too heavy. That Pitbull, unfortunately, a bit of a fat Q move. I just wouldn't go too heavy on the tier 1, right? Alright, yeah, you can build some Titans. Probably more Wolverines, and then just spam into the Mammoths if you're going to do something like this. Because again, in Pro League, this wouldn't work, right? The Reaper player is just going to have too many tripods. I mean, it didn't even work last game in Rising League. General trying to tell us how to balance maps. This guy here, literally, big fat AI script, all of a sudden is an expert at the game. You know what makes you an expert? General, you gotta go into your game folder and you gotta select the uninstall, and then you get an even more powerful version of your game. Yeah, one that doesn't exist. That's a lot of Shardwalkers. Yeah, I mean, I could set up a donation. I've been thinking about that because I'm like, I should set one up because I reckon a lot of people will be more inclined to donate money to me than to Bike Rush. And I'd probably put it towards the WEC anyway, but it would make the prize pools a lot larger, I think, because I think a lot of people here would shell us some cash. And again, I've never made a profit off Kane's Rack. Everything that I've been donated in the past, or all the money I've raised in the past, all goes back into the game. Plus, I spend my own money on the game, on like websites, servers, hosting stuff, tournaments, software for, yeah, like producing videos and stuff. So it's a hobby. Yeah, trying to remove... You're not wrong, Isaac. Yeah, I mean, some of the maps are... Some of the poker isn't balanced, but that's why I'm a big fan. If you go random, Command Post tells you who the random party is. Blazer, do you not have tier 3? Oh my god, he doesn't have tier 3, and you're going to fight those? Okay. Wow, I haven't been paying attention to this game at all. Please tell me there's Storm Riders or something. There's a lot of dev tanks. Oh my god, there's such little charge on them though. That spike was destroyed. I guess he destroyed it with his ground forces. He's really got not much. He went for a fast third. I mean, okay. Blazer does hold the top spike. Max Cheese expanding. Railguns on the way. I think Max Cheese might need to wait for Railguns here. It might be a good idea to wait for Railguns to complete. Blazer did charge most of his devs. That's nice. I like that. Hammerheads unfortunately fly across the face of battle. They'll lose one on the way through. He's going to move up here, and Railguns has got to be close to be being done. Dev's going to fire from the low ground. Uncrushable down there. There's a ramp there. But they will move up here to the drone platform. He's going to have to chase it, otherwise his drone platform might be in a bit of trouble. I'd probably give the dev tanks a move order, not an attack move. Oh my god, he's going to take off with the drone ship. He just gets airborne. He just gets airborne. That was so close. He almost lost it. There's no anti-air here, which means the drone ship will not die, and the railgun units might... The railgun units can probably just force move through this army and win. Most of the charge is gone, and he's got a lot of units there, but he's not going to do it. Blaze a bit idle there with his drone ship. He's going to chase, and this is the thing, he's picking off the units from the back, so he's picking them off gradually, and this is what he needs. I think Max Cheese just needed to turn around and force move into the enemy army there, and he would have had a better result. He could have pushed them up against the cliff and stuff like that, but instead his force has just been absolutely whittled down. Yeah, people don't trust. I mean, Biocrush is a bit of a loose cannon. And he knows. Yeah. It's fine. Me and Biocrush, we're cool. He'll probably get a bit upset about that, but we fine. Now he's going to turn around and realize what he could have done the whole time. Hits the RGA. He hits the RGA, and that's going to be all those dead tanks again. Probably didn't even need the RGA. That's probably going to do more damage to his own tanks. GG. He's going to GG out. Is he done? He's got no third base. Blazer made a big mess. A big mess of that. Whoa, that's a big claim there. I mean, Master Leaf historically has been known for exploiting. Yeah, this is a guy who's found like 90% of the exploits in the game and then used them not just in casual games, but in tournaments, yeah. I wouldn't say Master Leaf's well known as a cheater or an exploiter, but he 100% has pushed exploits in tournaments. And yeah, these are things we ultimately had to patch out. So you can't just think Master Leaf's this white knight. He's not. He will 100% abuse stuff like that. Yeah, this is a guy who used the things like the Prodigy exploit, where you kill his Prodigy and he rebuilds another one in like a second. Yeah, use the Prodigy exploit. He uses the Infantry exploit until we fixed all of these to get free infantry. And he did this in tournaments, and he did it like, yeah. He's the kind of guy, he should not be doing that, and he thinks because it's in the game, he should be able to do it. Yeah, but again, overall, Master Leaf hasn't done it to a huge extent, but he's done it enough to be annoying. So you can't give him a free pass like that. What are you guys talking about? What is going on in the chat? I don't even know. Something's going on in there. What is happening? Are we at 4-4? This can't be real. Is this actually these guys just can't finish each other off. It's actually crazy. Mass Dev Tank sucks. It doesn't suck if you know how to use it. It's just because people usually see it being used against tier 3, where it's not as good. How are we here at the ace match? It's literally been 1-for-1. Blazer cheese, Blazer cheese, Blazer cheese, Blazer cheese. So it should be Blazer again. This is crazy. These guys, again, don't have a lot of experience in tournaments, so they may be very nervous. But this is it. It's going to come down to desert fields, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with us the whole stream. I didn't really think it would go this long. Because aside from like one game, everything has been pretty lengthy. Well, not super lengthy, but it's been a lot of content to watch, right? But starting in the bottom left-hand side of Desert Field, it is Blazer playing as Reaper 17 against Maximum Cheese playing as Steel Talons in the top right. And like I said, the pattern has been 1-for-1, so if the pattern continues, Blazer will win. So Max Cheese needs to break the cycle. He needs to break the dependence of the 1-1 right now. Just haters ball is real. What are you guys talking? I don't even know what's going on there. Blazer likes this map a lot, according to General. He has the single descent opening. He's going for the EMP spike early. He's got to be careful. He's got to be able to defend that, right? There is one squad going up there. There's already a buzzer there, and there's a second buzzer. So technically, if he plays his cards right, he should be able to overrun that. But he does need to watch out because there is a squad here. He's gonna have to go for it. He's gonna have to go for it. The disintegrator squad is going to do most of the damage. Actually, he's not paying attention, and the buzzer swarm will help eventually. Oh my god, he didn't actually properly move them through, but nonetheless, the AI has done it for him. Not you, General. I'm talking about the AI that controls the attack move. Double foxhole, because why not? Why not? It's just an eco open. Looks like no one's going to rush. We're going to have a normal standard game. Who is the best historic player of Kane's Wrath? It's a big question, right? It's a big question. If you look at the early days, so from the game launch for the first couple of years, when we had the most pros, we had 250,000 people on the ladder. 250,000 people were on the ladder. All right, and there's probably more than that. That's just the people who played ranked. So if you look at the first couple of years, almost certainly Technique, right? Because he dominated. There were a couple of other players who only played for like 6 to 12 months who really dominated, but you can't really count them because, again, they didn't stick around long enough for the game to be figured out. I mean, we're still figuring out the game today, but Technique was there for years and years and years and years, and he dominated through it. He won ladder Season 3 in both Red Alert and Kane's Wrath. Somehow, don't ask me how. And he continued to dominate tournaments non-stop until Bike Rush came along, and then Bike Rush dominated. And then there was a period where Technique and Bike Rush sort of broke even for a while. And yeah, definitely Bike Rush in the later stages, so 2013, 2014 onwards. Technique was still good. Obviously, Technique still beat him quite a bit because, again, there was a period where it was back and forth. Master Leaf also has, a hand on the cup. Problem is Master Leaf's inconsistent. There's been periods of Kane's Wrath where he dominates, and then other periods where he's just, general level. But yeah, in terms of consistency and the best of all time, it's either Technique or Bike Rush. He'd probably be more inclined to lean towards Bike Rush because he's done it for longer. So yeah, one of those two players. You can think of Khufu and Body and Dackle and all that, but the fact of the matter is, they just weren't around for long enough, right? And yeah, even Dackle was only good for a short time, and Khufu, they were really good, but again, their spans did not last very long. They're a bit inconsistent, I'm looking for, years and years and years, and non-stop consistency throughout the years. And it's, yeah, Technique and Bike Rush are the two names that come to mind for that. They're always good. What do you got? Yeah, no, don't worry about what Bike Rush says against me. We're fine. We talk, like, he knows, I know. We talk on Discord all the time, like voice chat, so everything's fine. We can throw shade at each other. Yeah, we were talking about ducks the other day. I was showing him the king duck I have in the park, and he didn't have any king ducks. He just had normal ducks. But what's going on with this game here? Dev Tank's coming out, Titan's coming forward. It's basically the same opener to the last couple games, right? He's going to do double War Factory, Mass Titan. He's going to do the Mass Titan. I mean, it worked terribly on Hampstead Gardens because Blazer went for tech. Blazer's gone for tech again, and he's going tripods. I like this. The tripods are just going to be superior. I don't agree with the hexapod. I think he should just... He's actually getting blue tib. He was retrieving blue tib. I don't agree with the hexapod because, again, the hexapod... I guess if he sends it in and phases it, but really you just want more tripods, right? And get the second ref down. That's a really fast hexapod off with just one ref expand. Again, yes, he is getting blue Tiberium. He's now wasting his charge on a rifleman squad. This is something that you want to do as well. If you're getting dev pushed, you just throw rifles out, and then the devs waste all their beam on the rifles. Unleashed was a good player. He was more of an entertaining player. He didn't win many tournaments. He won a couple, and he was pretty consistent, but you couldn't consider him one of the best players of all time, right? His win rate was too low. He didn't win enough tournaments. But he was a very good player. He was a very entertaining player. If you watch the videos on my channel, he was like the most casted player of all time for the first like 10-15 years of the game. Technique, there was a period of time where Bike Rush dominated Technique, and Technique could never win, And then that happened for about a year, 18 months, and then Technique pulled it back and it became like 50-50 again. Bike Rush will never admit that, but you can go back and watch some big tournaments where Technique was downing Bike Rush. But again, there was a period of like 12 to 18 months where Technique just lost every single time. So yeah, the game is a bit of a triangle. Yeah, Master Leaf beats Bike Rush beats Technique, Technique beats Master Leaf. Same with me. I beat Master Leaf, but Master Leaf beats Bike Rush, but Bike Rush beats me. It's a triangle. It's just different play styles. But let's concentrate on this game because this is an ace match, right? Guys, this is an ace match. Yeah, Golden Age. Don't get me started, guys, because I love reminiscing about that stuff. There's a lot of history in Kane's rap. But he's doing the same thing again. He's going for Rag. He's going to have Raguns. He's got an uplink. I don't think we've seen one of those all series, by the way. He's got one, though. And he's probably just going to phase out here once things get now. Railguns is going to complete. Oh, my God. Railguns completes. That's a lot of damage. Shockwave comes down. He's just going to phase. Big EMP. Oh, my God. Blazer. Oh, my God. He absolutely whiffs the phase field. The phase field is gone. It's all over. Now, he did get off a really big EMP. I think this is it. I think Blazer might lose here. This is going to be so close. He's only got 2 tripods left. He's only got 2 Devastators left. Devourers, should I say. He might have enough to kill the last of the Titans. There's no mana tanks. I still disagree with the lack of mana tanks. He's going to hold the attack, but will it be enough to win the game? Got a phase corrupting. He needs to clean the husks up, though, right? He needs to clean the husks up. He's got 1 more tripod. He's cleaning the husks. Okay, clean the other 2, and then get out of there. So Blazer is not dead. Okay, there's a couple of tripods, not tripods, a couple of Titans, but there are some shock troopers. They should be able to dispatch this. He's going to lose a harvester, probably going to lose a second harvester, but he does kill all the spikes. He's going to repair the husk. Yeah, don't want to get your shock troopers crushed. Tripod comes back. I think, did he get another harvester? I don't know. I can't even see really. These guys are going to be destroyed. They're going to be cleaned up. No conversion reserves. This is what I forgot to tell Blazer. Oh no, he's pulled harvesters and he's forgotten about. That's a disaster. The last husk is down. MaxCheese is expanding. Blazer's expanding, so it's not done yet. He needs to watch out. There's 3 behemoth here. Oh my God, has he got a heroic Titan? Oh my God, I think Blazer's cooked, guys. Where's the adaptive armor, by the way? No adaptive armor. No mammoth tanks. What are you doing? How long will the EMP spike? It's only halfway done. He's got the Railgun Accelerator ready. The Railgun Accelerator has a short cooldown. Another Hexapod comes out. He's got 4 behemoth. He's going to start sieging the drone platform. He's going to have to go. Like, does he have stasis? I don't think he used stasis in the last fight, did he? Oh my God, he just... No, you're going to stand ground. He just lost it. He stasis is the behemoth. The behemoth is stasis. He needs to kill all of the Titans right here, right now. If he does not have a gravity stabilizer, then I think Blazer might have just ended up killing himself, right? He does not have one. He's got 1 warp sphere. He's got 1 portal, and he's got all of his technology except for tier 4 available to him. These tripods, they need to kill these behemoth. You know what Blazer needs to get? That heroic Titan is just capping rounds off. And look at the tripods fall. Oh my God, that Titan is just on a tear. He's on a tear. He needs to capture these husks. Don't crush the husks. Don't crush the husks. Oh my God, he's going to destroy them. Yeah, from the high ground there. He's going to get all of them. There's 1 more back here. Hopefully he can grab it. Yes, he does. He built all the assimilators. Stop building assimilators. Oh God, he needs to bring the assimilators. Yeah. There's a heroic Titan. Does he have a ref down? He's got a ref down. Build mammoth tanks. Stop building Titans. Just build mammoth tanks. Is he going to garrison that? Okay. There's a harvester. He's going to have the long range. Now, his EMP spike surely is cooled down. He's got it ready. Okay. Shockwave. Looks like Shockwave might be ready as well. There's the EMP. Big. Oh my God. He gets so much. He's going to get the heroic Titan. The heroic Titan is going to fall. This is going to be the end of the heroic Titan. It's taking so much damage, but it will go down. He's going to crush. Blazer might have done it. He might have done it. He's going to go through here. There's not many Titans left. There's no mammoth tanks. There's no behemoth remaining. Shockwave artillery comes down. It's going to be the best shockwave of all time. It comes right down on top of everything. I'm not sure if the phase field is actually cooled down just yet, but he gets every single tripod. No, 1 tripod manages to avoid destruction there. But to what end? There's so few units left. There's 1 Titan remaining. There's just a single Titan remaining. Repair drones come in. He's going to repair up. He's got a veteran Titan. Sorry, veteran, what do you call it? Tripod. He's got that behemoth. And I think Blazer, ladies and gentlemen, Blazer might have actually done it here. He's going to continue with the pattern. MaxCheese cannot break the cycle. There's shock troopers over here. There's a lot of economy. He's got to spam infantry. Oh, that's really bad. We have to spam infantry. There is a Reaper Tripod here. He's going to abandon his push on the main base, which I completely agree with. Go down here and kill this base. He's going to get the MCV. MaxCheese, he's a wounded animal. Blazer can smell it. He can smell the blood in the water. He's going in right now. He knows he needs to kill him right here, right now. Remember, Blazer does not have a drone ship behind this, which means he's basically all in at this point. He's long-range mining. He needs to send the tripods in. He has most of his support powers. LOL, EMP Spike, MVP. The EMP Spike, I think, single-handedly won Blazer those engagements there, and it's going to result in him winning the game here. The MCV is down. These barracks are going to be down momentarily. Once he destroys the barracks, it's pretty much all done. GG comes down from MaxCheese, GG from Blazer, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Blazer is going to do it. He's going to win WEC Season 3 Rising League. Congratulations to Blazer. Congratulations. He did, yeah. MaxCheese did not get his EMP spike. MaxCheese has been defeated. Blazer, ladies and gentlemen, is your WEC Season 3 Rising League champion in a stunning ace match, a stunning 5-4 victory. Oh my god, it does not get any tighter than that. We saw it all as well. We saw it absolute all in that there, and a heroic Titan to finish us off. Only about 3 grand in it, but you can see the EMPs, the EMP spike just cashed up for Blazer there, carrying him through there. No adaptive armor as well. If MaxCheese had adaptive armor, as soon as he hears the audio cue for the EMP, he could have slammed that adaptive armor on, fully countered it. Does not get adaptive armor, which is a huge error, and Blazer refusing to get conversion reserves all series. We need to have a word with Blazer regarding that there, but he has done it. He's done enough. I'll try to pull game 5, but I'm pretty sure these guys would have saved it. But that's it. So Blazer has done it. He has won the series. Let's update the scoreboard. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. It does not get any closer than that. There you go. So Blazer, what a madman, has come through, and he has won WEC Season 3 in front of a big crowd of 58 people, which is great for Kane's Wrath 2026. But yeah, guys, what can I say about that series? It was a for Rising League, it was a really good series, right? It was a really good series. I think Blazer made it a bit hard for himself, and I think MaxCheese could have taken advantage of a few more situations, but not to be. Oops, hit the enter lead. Yeah, I bet you people are going to be watching that game back. They're going to be watching that game back. And oh my god, there's going to be discussions on that one for quite some time. It's probably already hit the Discord. No, I don't want that. Stop that. Suspected spam, yeah, no thanks. Where was Doom Tiger? Did he rock up? I didn't even see him. Oh no, there he is. I don't think he's in the chat though, is he? No, I don't think he was watching. Maybe. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it for my stream today as well. I don't think there's any more games going on, and I need a break as well because I got to go to work in a few hours. I just need to rest up a little bit here. But yeah, oh my god. What a series. Well done to both players. Crazy stuff. What are we looking at for the stream? 2 hours, so a 2-hour best of 9 series between these guys. We had it all. We had mainly reasonably lengthy games, except for that one on Infinity. But yeah, top stuff to Blazer. He's done it. He's going to contenders, and you know what? I think MaxCheese is going to contenders as well. So he's He's probably going to be a little bit disappointed with that one there, but nonetheless, that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the league works, and people shouldn't be afraid of, you know, losing and things like that. It is going to happen from time to time. I spelled his name wrong. Mac cheese, macaroni and cheese. Oh. But there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Don't forget, I think it's pretty much all done and dusted. Maybe Contenders League Finals, I'll cast that if possible. But then, if I'm not back in the next day or a few days, then it's going to be to Season 4. And Season 4 is in July. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you want. And you will see Season 4 coming through. But yeah, congratulations to Blazer. Well done to MaxCheese for pushing it to the absolute breaking point. But that is your WEC Season 3 Rising League champion done and dusted. They'll all be back for Season 4 in July. And again, stay tuned to my channel. I'll do the best I can to bring you some more streams in the meantime. But until then, my name's Grid Zero. I'll catch you all in the next video.